would love to have you come back for a musical improv workshop where he really breaks it down to the fundamentals. So you don't have to have any experience, and it's all by donation, but that will be tomorrow from 3 o'clock to 4:30 right in here. And now, everyone, this is Ralph Cummins, the Ivories Guy!
Hi, everyone. How are you? Wonderful. Well, my name is Ralph Cummins, and I am Ivories Guy. Well, by a show of hands, how many people have seen improv before? Great. Those that have never seen it before, let me see that as well. So everybody kind of, sort of cool. All right. So most of the people, when I say improv, what do you normally think of? Shout it out. What do you normally think of? Slapstick.
Making up things on the spot.
Making things up on the spot.
Games.
Comedy. Great. That's really cool. How many people know the show, like, Whose Line Is It Anyway?
Yeah.
Like, kind of seen some of those things? Great. Well, tonight's going to be a little bit different. Hi, Mabel. How are you? My daughter and my son are in the audience, everybody. Oh, back there, yeah. It's their very first time seeing the show. So, well, thank you. I'm only responsible for half. So, what we're going to do today is a little bit different than those sort of things. One of the things that I love so much to begin with is this. Theater is the only place where you get experiences like this. It's communal. It's live. It's happening right now. Would you guys all agree with that?
Yes.
Great. So that it's really special magic. And the thing on top of that is improv's even more so because it's never going to happen again, right? Tonight's show is going to be inspired by you guys, and it's going to be created, and nobody will ever see it again. And when you guys walk out, you're going to be like, we got to see that thing. And we got to see it together. And the special thing about tonight's show, it's going to be about you. Now, when I say that, I can tell some people clench up and go, no! I'm not calling you up. I'm not bringing you up. You don't have to respond. You don't have to participate if you don't want to. But what's going to happen is we're doing a show called a long-form musical. What long-form is I'm going to have a few conversations at the top of the show. And then after that, I'm going to take all those ideas and kind of just put together just a little musical for you as we go through. And so it will all be made up on the spot. I don't know what music I'm going to play yet. I don't know what stories you're going to tell. But what's going to happen is, in a minute, I'm going to do this. I'm going to ask you to think about how you're feeling right now in a word. Okay? And I'll explain what I mean by that in a second. But you're going to hold on to that word and we're going to shout it out. So I'm giving you some time to prep it. But I'm going to go ahead and start with mine. So when I got asked to come do this, I was very excited. One of the things that I was like, I would like to bring my kids on this trip. Is that okay? And my good friend Sage said, yeah, absolutely. Bring them on up. And this was wonderful. I was so excited. And I planned everything for them as far as like what to bring. I brought tablets. I brought snacks. I brought extra diapers. I brought extra shoes. I knew we were going to go hiking. I had it all prepared. We got swim trunks and we're all set. Today we go hiking and it's lovely. It's really funny. We went skiing up a ski lift to the top of the hill, and it was foggy, and although the view was miserable, we were laughing as my son was picking up rocks and putting in his pocket. And I realized that I prepared for everything, except myself. So during this trip, I realized I packed everything. I packed shoes, socks, extra things, because I knew they were going to get wet. Of course, as an adult, I didn't think that. My shoes are dripping wet right now, and this is the only pair of shoes I brought. So, if I had to boil that down...
Dad, I used to draw on that one thing.
Oh, on this? Yeah, you did. I stole it from your iPad. As you can tell, prepared this time. But if I had to boil that down into one word, I would just have to say unexpected, maybe, or oblivious to what's happening. And so what's going to happen now in a moment, we're going to hear stories from you. And here's the thing. Some of them are going to be really joyful, really funny, etc. But some of them may be the opposite of it. It may be something you're conflicted about or frustrated about. And that's completely okay. Because who we are, we're identified and we live by our stories. Am I making sense?
Yes.
So in a moment, I'm going to have you guys all yell out what word you're thinking. All right? And if you think you've got your word kind of figured out, because I gave you a little bit of time, go ahead and put some thumbs up so I can see what word you're kind of thinking about. I see some thumbs out there. Yep, as we go through. All right. So on the count of 3, just yell them out. You ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay, great. I heard a word over here. Was it nostalgic?
Yeah.
All right. What's your name?
Oliver.
Oliver. Everybody, say hi, Oliver. You'll notice I'll be taking notes throughout it. When I'm trying to play and do the whole thing, I need a little touch note. So, Oliver, nostalgic was your word, huh?
Yes.
Tell me why you're feeling nostalgic.
Well, I'm back with the barn. I'm excited to see a lot of my old JI friends. I've been thinking about past shows that we've done and past experiences that we've had in this wonderful theater community.
Oh, I love that. That's really cool. So you say you're back.
Yeah.
Did you leave or were you banished or what?
I hope I'm not.
No. There's no torches right now.
Exactly. But it's like a summer. It's a thing I do during the summer. So then I kind of went, back to school during the school year, and then back here for my last summer.
So you go to school during the school year, and then you come back here. So it's like reconnecting with all those people.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I really love that. And then how many years have you been doing this now?
So I've been doing 2 summers, and this is going to be my 3rd summer.
3rd summer. And so how is it when you see all these people again? When you because you don't get to see them during the school year then, right?
Some of them I don't get to see during the school year.
But not the whole battalion of everybody. How does that feel when you get to see them all for the first time, like that first rehearsal, things like that?
Oh, it feels great.
Yeah?
Yeah. I haven't had that first rehearsal moment yet because I haven't been in this current show.
Sure.
But yeah, it's amazing to see the old friends come back.
That's really cool. And so, who's some of the best friends that you look forward to seeing? I know now I put you on the spot. You got lots there.
I got 2 great friends sitting right next to me.
2 great friends.
Another one over there. Yeah.
No more. If you're not here, not friends. You've missed the cut.
Mortal enemy.
Great. And so, hey, friends, real quick. If you have to describe Oliver, what are some words you use to describe him?
Zany.
Zany. Oh, I like that. Anything else?
Haberdasher.
A hat maker? Is that what that is? Haberdasher.
It's close enough.
More of a top hat enthusiast.
A top hat. How did you bury that lead? All right. Very cool. Oliver, that's a lot of great stuff there. And the GI friends is what you call them?
The JIs.
The junior interns. JI. Okay. I was like, JI, I was confused. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Oliver there, everybody. That's awesome. All right, Oliver. So that's one. So Oliver, it seems like, is kind of excited, kind of nostalgic, looking forward to things. That's really exciting. Is there anybody that's kind of on the flip side of that, kind of more like, I don't know, either a conflict or an idea or something that's not feeling that? I see a hand going like this, which is an international sign for, yeah, kind of. All right. First of all, tell us your name. What's your name?
Lucas.
Lucas. Everybody say hi, Lucas.
Hi, Lucas.
Lucas. Tell me what's going on in your brain. What word are you thinking? What's on your brain?
My word was exhausted, and that's because last year and the year before that, I've only done 1 show, 1 with the barn, 1 without, during the summer. This summer I'm doing 5 shows, and 2 of them have the exact same show date, only a little bit after each other, and 1 of them's in Lebanon, so I have to rush from Lebanon to here. So.
Oh my gosh. So you're doing a show, you will be doing a show, taking your bow,
and then
getting in your car, and
first
rushing
getting
up
out
here.
the costume, but then running all the way back here.
Oh my gosh. How many years have you been doing theater then?
Minusing stuff I've done at church and stuff like that, this would be my 3rd.
Very nice. There, give him a round of applause for that. That's really exciting. Very cool. So 1 with, 1 without, 5 shows, 2 shows. All right, so why the big jump in for year 3? And not in a judgmental way, I'm just so excited to hear why.
He's an overachiever.
Who's that over there? Dad, overachiever said. All right. Why do you think he says that in your brain?
Because I always try to push and try to get the best I can. And if I think I've reached it, most of the time I try to go higher.
Wow. Do you ever feel sometimes that doesn't happen?
Yeah.
Yeah? What's that like when that happens? I got you. That little shrug. I know that feeling. You and I are synced. Lucas, I got you, my friend. Lucas, thank you for sharing that. I appreciate that. Ladies and gentlemen, Lucas. All right, we got those two. We got to do about a couple more of anybody else. I know that our front row, our young audience is ready. I know that we've got some other folks in the house too that are feeling something. I want to get, anybody got something in the back there? Anything at all? And again, it doesn't have to be a real genuine story. Is anybody like celebrating an accomplishment or something? Another one of these. I'll take it. I'll take one of these. First of all, what's your name?
I'm Steph.
Steph. Everybody say hi, Steph. Hi. Steph, tell me what's up.
Well, I am working here at the barn for the first time this summer, and we just finished our first week of camp with the kids.
Hey, round of applause for that. Wow. All right. And so?
And so it was chaotic and crazy, because May and I were with the really little kids, but it was also awesome. And now I'm like, okay, I get to take a deep breath. So today I'm like more like zen, but I'm also like excited about what I did and what I'm going to get to do.
That's really exciting. Is this your first time doing education stuff, or?
It's my first time like actually like having a like big kid job in education. I've like volunteered in education previously, but now I'm like
I love that.
up a step.
A big kid job. I love that. And so what's the long-term goal, you think?
I really want to work in theater in general. I really like educational theater because like part of my love of theater is passing on my love of theater to other people, and also like making it inclusive for people of all brain capacities and all that.
Cool. Brain capacity is inclusive? Why are those things so special to you, or so? Why are you drawn to those things?
I feel very lucky because I have the type of brain that like I was able to like hone in and focus on a show from a very young age.
Yeah.
Like, I remember being your son's age, and I was like, I was sat, like I was watching, and so like I want to help other kids who don't have that kind of focus, because my neurodivergent brain worked in the way that like I was like, theater, I'm there.
Yeah.
Whereas like some people it's a little bit harder, so I really like working to make it more inclusive and things like that.
I love that. Talk to my son, please. He doesn't be here at all. I think he's already left. Yeah. All right, Steph, give a round of applause for Steph. Very nice. All right, we'll keep that ball rolling. Somebody talking about something you always thought you were going to do when you got older, and it did happen, or didn't happen, or something that you're cherishing at this moment in time. Anything, friends? I see. I know those shadows are in the back, and I promise I won't. Way in the back. Yes. In the what? Yes. Hi. What's your name?
How are you? Pegs.
Pegs?
Yes.
Like P-E-G-S?
Like legs, yes.
Pegs with love it. Is it short for anything, Pegs?
I'm sorry.
Is it short for anything?
Yes, Margaret.
Yeah. Pegs it is. I love
Third
it.
generation
All right.
Margaret, so we're going with the Pegs.
I love it. Pegs, what's going on? Tell me what's up.
So, do you want to know my word?
Yeah, if you got it.
So my word is grateful.
Grateful.
That was my word too.
Oh. Yeah, all right. It's in the room. I feel it. What's up with grateful?
I don't know. A lot of things are happening in my world that I've wanted for a long time, and so it's finally coming to fruition, so to speak. And it's making me feel good, and I'm doing fun things that are making me feel good, and it's that whole work-life balance, self-care kind of thing.
Is that, yeah, round of applause for that, absolutely. So you're saying you finally get that work-care balance thing going on, figured out?
Work-life balance stuff. I haven't figured it out all yet, Ralph. That's like a work in progress as we grow, but I'm getting more of it now that I'm in the ripe old ages of my 50s.
Oh, I love that. So it sounds like at one point that you didn't have that balance. What was happening at that time, if we may get a little peek into it?
Life, it has its ebbs and flows.
Yeah.
And so it's people passing in and out, and divorce, and sadness of my animals passing away. And,
I feel that.
So and you just have to learn, new jobs and jobs ending, and just a lot as you grow, right? Different phases of your life.
Yeah. Well, and especially it's so fun with some of these stories that are the young here, and then we get some other experience of aged, wise thoughts. It is something different looking back on something than looking forward to something. And that's really wonderful to share, Pegs. Thank you for your grateful word. Appreciate that.
Thank you.
All right. This is captivating. So, one of my favorite things is most of these shows that I end up playing for end up being at festivals or at conferences, so I'm dealing with a lot more of adults. I don't normally deal with this many kids. And I don't mean that in a negative way. But normally what happens is this takes place in a bar. We're not going to go there. So what I would like to do is we're going to take this to an old-fashioned ice cream soda shop. Okay? We're good with that? So at this ice cream soda shop, you can get anything here. Sundaes, floats, just plain old drinks. You can get water if you just want water. But Oliver, if you're going here, what are you ordering when you go into this ice cream shop, soda shop place?
To an ice cream shop?
Anything, yeah.
Yeah, probably mint chocolate chip ice cream.
Ooh, a classic. All right, Lucas, same question.
Root beer float.
Oh, classic. All right. Root beer float for Lucas. Steph, what are you thinking?
Like their most extravagant sundae.
Extravagant Sunday. Got it. All right. And Pegs, how about you?
I want a giant sundae with lots of chunks and chocolate sprinkles.
Now I'm angry I did this because I'm hungry. Oh, my goodness. This is great. So what's going to happen is, thank you all. Give it a round of applause for those 4 volunteers. Check. 1, 2. So what's going to happen now in a second is we go straight into the musical part. It's just kind of going to be taking these ideas. Some of them may be directly influenced by what the stories were given, and sometimes they may be a little bit more loosely inspired. But that's your guys' contribution, so I thank you so much for that. Before we do that, though, I need the name of this soda shop, that we're ice cream shop, soda shop, that we are going to, and I'm going to write a little Cheers-esque type jingle for it. So not a real one, but what would be a fun fictional name for a soda shop like that?
Frosties.
Frosties. All right, you got it. Have you ever been where you can be told what to do? Come on in and it's cold. Everybody here is someone you see. You're free to be frosty. Just cool as can be your frosty. Everywhere you know that it's gonna be just a lovely time. Come on down and unwind at Frosty's, a place where you're cool as me. Mint chocolate chip, please. Yeah, perfect. Thank you. No, well, no, I'm just excited. Can I have another one? Thank you. No, okay, yeah, I'm a little nervous. Yeah, it's I'm gonna go see some friends that I haven't seen in a while. And it's really special because every time I get to see them, I just smile. The very first time I got in front of that crowd, I didn't make a sound as I peeked out a little bit of Elton John. I sang him a song, the notes were wrong, but the director said, hey, come along. And that was my first time being cast. My first time, it's not the last. My first time being cast. And now it's time to go and see those friends again. I'm gonna see my J eyes. I'm gonna see all my buddies and guys. We're gonna make us play up and we're gonna sing some songs. Gonna see my J eyes. we love to try, cracking each other up, doing fun stuff. That's right, just me and J.I. The second year we did a show about liberty. Was it liberty? No, I guess it was Side. We danced in a row, and I got to meet people now that I know. I call my friends, and we are there. But when the year comes, I'm back home alone. I've got my usual friends at school, and yeah, they're all just fine, but I know they're not J.I.'s. Yeah, it's gonna be a special time when I got my J.I.'s. Yeah, you know that is why I'm looking forward and eating so much ice cream. Yeah, I've got my J.I.'s. Now it's time to say goodbye, 'cause I gotta get there and live my dream. When the lights go up, there we are, each one of us a little star, growing and shining bright as can be. When there's Johnny and Susie and all my friends, maybe not all of them, because I didn't list their names every single time, but no, they are with me. 'Cause you know I've got my J.I.'s. Yeah, we just know why every minute we're gonna spend together is fun. And you know a year comes through, and you see what we can do every day on the stage together. Whether through good days or stormy weather, whether I'm the principal or just a side support, every day, you know I'll try. Because I love my J.I.'s, my J.I.'s. Hi, Mabel. Okay, Ruby, now. Go! No, I don't. No! My mom just drove off without me! What? Oh my, I said I was just going inside to get some. Your laugh is condescending, sir. No, I can't, I just. Oh my gosh. Tick-tock, time's wasting. Tick-tock, and here I am. And everybody knows that I need to be there. Tick-tock, and I know here I sit, and I'm really stuck with it, because if I can't get there, the show can't go on. And it's tick-tock, tick-tock, tick-tock. Look at the clock, I ain't got much time. Tick-tock, tick-tock, I just want some of this that's mine. Tick-tock, tick-tock, it's not a lot, but I want it all. Tick-tock, tick-tock, why can't I walk instead of crawl? Yeah. dad says I'm doing too much, he's a dumb idiot. Because there's nowhere else I'd rather be than the stage with my friends. I've had enough of it. And my mom says, honey, we worry about you. We worry about your mental health. I say, hey mom, why don't you just worry about yourself? Because it's tick-tock, tick-tock. I ain't got too much left of my time. Tick-tock, tick-tock. I gotta do a lot because I know that it's mine, it's mine. Tick-tock, tick-tock. But my heart won't stop. I'm so darn tired. Tick-tock, tick-tock. Just stop. I push because I can. I push because I'm a better man than anyone else around me ever thought that I could be. I know that I do this because I'm doing something that I love, and I just want a little more time for me. And it goes tick-tock, tick-tock. I need a pop. Root beer, please. Tick-tock, tick-tock. One more for me. I gotta realize that I've only got so much time, and although I love what I'm doing, I gotta realize I just gotta spend my time being wise for me and not ruin the tick-tock, tick-tock of my life. It won't stop. I've got plenty of time. Tick-tock, tick-tock. I know it's a lot. I know that it's mine. But I know there's so much more. It's only my third year. I know I've got, at least 7 more. At that. And then I'll become a professional. And I'm gonna make tons of money, no matter what all those other actors say about just barely scraping by, but not me. So you just know, I'll just show them all. I'll show them me. Better believe. Yeah, it's a tick-tock, tick-tock. It's now my drop, and you'll see me hitting claim the fame. Tick-tock, tick-tock. Although I gotta stop, I'm not gonna go reach the fame. Tick-tock. Oh, hi, Mom. No, I know you. I needed a little breather. Thank you. Thank you for knowing what's best for me. Oh, yeah, we gotta go. Thanks, Mom. So what happens is at this point in time, we're going to take a little quasi break in it because we've watched some stories of these people. But now I have another question I actually do have to reach out to you about. Has anybody here ever worked in retail or food before? Just kind of raise your hands, make some noise. Yeah. Okay, so we all have worked before in some capacity. And there was one person that you worked with that was just the worst. Do you know who I'm talking about? You got them in your brains. Just one. There's that person that was just the worst person that you ever had to work with. Does anybody have somebody in mind that they're like, oh, I've got a keeper. I've got a doozy. This could be a classmate. It could be somebody else that, like an old relative. Anybody out there somebody they worked with that was like, anybody at all? You got him. Yeah? What's your name, first of all?
Adam.
Everybody say hi, Adam.
Hey. Adam.
Adam, tell me about this person.
Well, I'm taking your story in a different
Go.
direction. Yeah. So when I think it was third grade, I made my first appearance on the stage.
Yeah.
And it just, I knew this was what I wanted to do for the rest of my life. But Mrs. Garris, I'm saying her name. She doesn't live around here anymore. But Mrs. Garris told me backstage, she said, why would you want to waste your life doing something like this? Don't you want to do something real with your life? And over the years, she has always, she's always said this. And it's always been my vision of her. I've always gone back to her okay, I don't want to go to this audition because I'm not. Yeah, I'm going to show that.
Yeah, all right. Okay, and yeah. Miss Garris?
Mrs. Garris.
Two
R's, two S's.
2 R's, 2 S's. Okay, Mrs. Garris. It sounds like she was very judgmental.
Yes.
Demanding.
Yes.
Stayed on the moral high ground, if you will, in her brain.
In her brain.
Great.
And also in Stephen King's brain.
The horror films, if you will. All right. So what's going to happen right now is this. We've seen these people come to this soda shop now, and now what we're going to see is actually who's been waiting on all these people. And it actually is Mrs. Garris.
Yes.
So what's going to happen right now is Mrs. Garris is going to be here for you all to ask questions about life. And Mrs. Garris, in her 2 R's, 2 S's, is going to tell you some advice for you. So if you have a question, raise your hand, and Mrs. Garris is going to simply tell you how to fix your problem. Yes.
What's the meaning of life?
The meaning of life. You always like to start off with the big ones. Don't you think you're so clever, little kid? Don't you like to start the big ones? Well, you mess with the bowl, your horns, you'll think you'll get the worst you ever did. The meaning of life is to just be more than who you are. Now get out of my place, go get a job. Does anybody have a question? Yes, in the back.
Mrs. Garris.
Yes.
What do you do when your neighbor is nosy?
Oh, when your neighbor's nosy. Can you give me an example? What's making them so nosy?
Well, they call me up and they say, I see someone's in your driveway. Or, I see you haven't mowed the lawn lately. Or, I see you have a light out in your front porch. Really?
Let me tell you something about nosy people. Do you live at 112 Main Street? My name's Mrs. Garris. I live at 116.3. I'm the nosy person across your street. Go and fix your light bulb. Go and mow the lawn. Everything I say, you know I'm right. Everything you do, let me tell you this. You and I don't want to get in a fight. Because I Miss Garris are 2 R's, 2 S's. Nosy, my patoots. More questions? Anyone? Oh, yes, there's a small hand behind you right there. I'll get to you next. Yes.
Is fighting right?
Is fighting right? Let me tell you something about fighting. I don't consider it unless there is some biting. So if you ever want to scrap with me, my dear kid, you'll
wish that you never did, because yes, fighting is the answer. Fighting with your cause. Fighting is the answer, and that is simply because if you look in my purse, you'll never realize what I've got. I've got a bag of mace, and it feels really, really hot on your eyeballs. I'm gonna fight everything I've got, and you little boy, you're nothing worth snot. I guess I'm now coming to realize I feel my inspiration for my life is very much Mrs. Trunchbull from the two. But I have time for one more question. Maybe two. It's a good one. Give me your very good question.
How do you stop worrying about what comes next?
How do you stop worrying about what comes next?
Procrastinate.
When you stop worrying, I don't. One last question. Anyone? Oh, of course. You.
How do I find a girlfriend?
How do you find a girlfriend? What type of girlfriend are you looking for?
One that likes me and stuff.
You'll forever be unlovable. So just get some cats. They'll love you for who you are. Because if you came to my house, you would see every single variety of kitty. So your life will always be a disappointment. Don't try for anything more, especially love. Especially love. Everyone, sing this. Especially love. Two more. Especially love. Especially love. You're unlovable, just like Mrs. Garris. 2 R's, 2 S's.
She sounds awful. Hey. Hi. Oh. I usually just do a tiny one. I usually just get something really. Boy, you are grouchy, Mrs. Garris. Yeah, okay. Can I just get a... Nope. I deserve it. I deserve it 100%. Give me the biggest, delicious, biggest scoop of ice cream you got. This week I went through a lot to be here. Everything I did, let me tell you, I know that it's clear that little kids are a lot, you know they make you scream and cry. And every time you see them, sometimes inside you kinda wants to die. But when you're watching them take their first steps as they get out there on the stage, something inside you boils over. You'll know you'll never be the same again, 'cause I'm making a change. Making a change. Things are making me happy again, 'cause I'm finally making a change. When I was a
saw them the very first time. All those actors quoting lines, saying their lines and coming in right on time. The magic was there, right there on the stage. It drew me, held me close, because I realized that I saw that there's nothing else I'd rather do than pose, than watch all my kids on the stage. All the kids on the stage regarding themselves as more than just people. They are tiny little artists, tiny little dreamers. Everything they do for the first time. Tiny little hopefuls, tiny little somethings, line by line by line. Yeah, so they messed up once or twice, like 17 times. One kid threw up backstage. It happens sometimes. One kid couldn't stop crying. One kid peed their pants. One kid then went and slipped in it while they did their SpongeBob dance. But through all of that, through every single line, I watched them smile and 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 smile all the time. I could go back to that little girl sitting watching that show. She thought she'd be an actor. She will be, but little does she know there's a new kind of something, a brand new situation, because you're gonna fall in love with theater education. Now I got my big kick job, I've got my dream, and this looks only like the start, or so it seems. So you'll see me back here summer after summer, and if I'm not man, won't that be a bummer, because there's nothing that lights up my heart than the kid that played the Maui part. He didn't say a line, he just stood there all the time. But man, his smile, and their smiles and her smile, and his smiles and her smiles, and all of the smiles, and look at them as they just stood there the whole while. And then they took a bow, and they clapped their hands, and those parents stood, and now I understand that there's more magic on a stage than all the stars in the sky. And I know why. I know why. And so I'll try, 'cause I know why. Bring me the chunkiest thing you've got. No ice cream, Mrs. Garrett. I know you're chunky. No ice cream. Ice cream. Oh. Let me check my messages. Huh. Hi. Nope. Nope. Not gonna do it. Work. Yeah. Something happened.
now they're calling me. Hi. Yeah. No, I just sat down. It doesn't matter where I sat down. Listen, I shouldn't. Okay. I'll be there. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. Can you get this to go? Thanks. Now. Yeah. No. You were supposed. You had the kids this weekend. I understand. Okay. Yep. Okay. Yep. No. No, it's no problem. Thanks. No, it's. When I was 6, my dad read this princess story to me. He said, "Girl, when you grow up, you gotta be truthful, happy, and kind. Gotta help out all the time." So then I grew. I did some things. I helped people out. Helped them out again. And time rushed right on. And all my time seemed gone. 'Cause when you give of yourself, it's the most humanic thing. When you give of yourself, think all the happiness it brings. When you give of yourself, the sappiness is gone. You've helped somebody out when things are going wrong. So you give and live and give. You give and give and give. When my dad died when I was 29, I went to my boss and I said, "Can I have some time? I need to see my dad before he has to go." And he said, "I would love this, but, you know, you got that case coming up. You haven't wrote that report." And so he left me, slammed the door, and cut me short. So I never got to see my dad. And all the tough times he had, because I give. Because you give, the more you live. When the time rushes by and you're asking yourself, why do I give? Because all the people around you just take and take. It seems like that's all that happens, make no mistake. Take because you're willing to give, because that's what you were taught, that's how you're supposed to live. And everything that you give of yourself, you're supposed to get something back. And why does it feel like I'm having a heart attack when I can't say no? Because I know it's because you give. they don't give, how can I live if they don't give? Yeah, I can't go, yeah, go ahead and take it out, yeah. No, I can't because, I'm just busy. If this is after hours, you can just go ahead and call me later and I will deal with that on Monday. Yep, thank you. Hi. Yeah, we've signed an agreement about who's going to take the kids, and so you have to understand, thank you, just we've heard that, that I don't have to do this all the time, okay? You hear that? Yeah, no, I get it, but your time is your time, and my time is my time, and no matter what you say and what you believe, I deserve the time for myself. It's the chunkiest. Not you, Miss Garrett. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I guess I found the season. I guess I found the way. No more will I let everybody else come before what I say. Everything that I do, it's gonna be run through you know who, 'cause it's time for me to have my own time allowance, and I'll give myself some true balance, and I'll live. Of course I'll give when I can, if I plan, but now I'll live. Yes. Mrs. Garris, how are you? I know, having a piano in an ice cream shop is something a little different. But it's nice. Oliver, how is it with all the JIs? You having a good time? Yes, you know I will be there on opening night. I'm proud of you, bud. Lucas is asleep, isn't he? Yeah. He's running slow ragged. Just let him sleep. I'll catch up with him later. Staff! The 6 weeks of it, and you're still alive? I'm proud of you. Thanks. See, nice to see you put that phone away and have some time for yourself. It's 7:29 on a Saturday. And here we are with the dream, playing the piano in some little restaurant that's selling ice cream. And all of it there that he is the big star. You know that he tries, and he will succeed because he's got his dreams, and of course, all of his JIs. Sing us a song, you're the Ivories Guy. Sing us a song today. We all have a story we're dying to tell. We all have a story to say. And Lucas, man, he's incredible. And he's always trying his best. But I hope that with your love you realize sometimes you have to rest. And see what you did. And every time that you make them smile, man, what a great growing kid. Oh, la da di da, la di da da. Sing us a song, you're the Ivories Guy. Sing us a song today. We all have a story we're dying to tell. We all have a story to say. And Pegs, you realize something. You realize you're wise. The most valuable resource we have in this world, it's a balance of our own time. And you know that this place is so wonderful, but I guess I won't do any harm if I say that I love this ice cream shop, but I really prefer the theater, the bar. Sing it with me, you know it now, guys. Sing us a song, you're the Ivories Guy. Sing us a song today. You all have a story you're dying to tell. We all have a story to say. Hey, Oliver, thank you. Lucas, thanks, bud. Steph, thank you. Pegs with legs, thank you. My name is Ralph Crummins. This has been Ivories Guy. Thank you.